Right. Let's go, let's go.
Aren't you supposed to be off learning how to become the divine? Well, aren't you in? Seems all the riff ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness. Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
I think the inventory management last time sort of narrowed my focus
Here
a
we
little bit.
are. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what... I have no... You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting. Regardless, the strongest will survive. I'm hardly to ride.
I have a much better understanding of what is useful to us now. I think elemental essences actually are the most useful stuff, really. Maybe a couple of supporting ingredients for the scrolls. That's it. A lot of the other stuff we're collecting is only useful to get money done. That's it. It has no other purpose as far as I'm concerned. So we couldn't sort of cut down on what we're going doing and looting. Alien water essences were useful.
Hello. This island... Of course. Told you I would, didn't
Alien
I?
air. Source orb would be still better by far. I'll take alien water for now.
Sure thing.
Doesn't really matter as it's one of the more useful ones. Alien water and the source orb are currently the useful ones. Plywood logs added to that. I do have the Sworn recipe, right? A Sworn breaker. But I need the schematic back to use it.
Tread carefully, my dear. Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore.
An okay pair of gauntlets, but worse than what I have, really. Okay pair of shield, worse than I have. Fancy pants. This is much better than what I have. It has 4 extra initiative and critical hit chance and other crap. So just outright superior. Intellect, accuracy, lifesteal, not that interesting really. I'll buy your fancy pants.
I studied the Pseudo. Also, you will likely encounter sworn followers of the God King on that island, I suspect. You want to grow here. Take
Almira.
I sense beware his.
Do what you must.
Initiative raised by 4, 47.
Expert warriors for hire.
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where... Gleku. Speak their words, and you might pass. I know.
He snored.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be. It's a they become... You should have seen them all. On their knees, worshipping a new tyrant. There's a... They're all the same, you know. Tyrants... My efforts continue. I must admit...
Looks like mostly stuff I've traded to him. I'll take another mystical and power frame. I should have most of the, if not all the giant runes with us. I'll take the rock one. I don't think we really need any extra ones. We're gonna get some just from exploring, and I have enough to fill up the rune slots I currently have. Warfare Huntsman's Scoundrel. This is a better amulet. Also cost 12,000. Right, it's Garrett here. No. Garrett is living a life of vengeance now, so he's not gonna follow us. I don't have a plan for this, we're just gonna go around and I think we're gonna just outright start killing people. I don't want to pretend I'm anyone's friend here. They can all go to hell for all I care. I'll still talk with them first. I have no sidekicks, no plot related or side plot related things here. I know I have no need to make friends. Actually, no, I don't know. You have to make friends with someone to get access to the leader of the other party. We can't get access to Sallow Man, at least I don't know how, unless we talk to Alexander and agree to work with him. I don't see why we wouldn't. Sallow Man isn't our friend, and he has a lot of he has a big base with loot, experience and all that. So I'm not sure why would I give that up. Can I detonate these? No. Didn't expect to, but the game might not always stay consistent on these.
Before you stands a shrine. You've seen machinery like...
I don't know if I want to pick these up anymore. We're picking them up for the purpose of just selling them to the next trader. Because I cannot see myself using them, I just don't. I mean, it's not that they're useless, it's that we pretty much always are gonna have better options. The grenade option became obsolete the moment I decided not to take the cost reduction for the grenade throwing. This would be the Orc Temple. Bloodied Arm.
You're a young magister, devoted to Dallas. You fight alongside
Does the pointless dead end? Oh yes. I'm heading south. I'm gonna go into the lava flows. Never did those in the first playthrough. Because I wasn't too well acquainted with ways to get rid of them. I can go there. Yeah, no problem. We have two abilities that can do it. Might have to switch between two of the both of them to get the results done a little bit faster. Could also be that we can't remove all type of lava. Yeah, that doesn't do shit. Tornado is pretty much the only thing that works then. It's gonna be a lengthy trip though if we are basically removing all of lava from this place. No, right. There are just certain areas probably around these bursting locations where it cannot be removed. You might be able to remove it from a few interesting locations to get extra treasure, but don't expect to be able to remove it from every place. Still, it's good to know that I didn't miss all that much. Giant healing potion. This is probably the temple of the magus. Yeah, Amadia, the magus god. Appropriate place to start, I guess. Doesn't really matter where we start though. But at least I don't think there's much of a significance. Up in the clouds.
Before you stands a shrine. This statue of Amadia seems... You feel a lightning, then the...
Got air immunity out of it.
The spirit of a black ring in...
Perhaps my sacrifice will be enough. Perhaps the God King will restore me to fight again.
The spirit puffs him.
The God King rewards daring. I thought I could capture this place. You are no comrade of mine, outsider. You can go see for yourself.
If the spirit
God woken? No, that's all I know, I swear. That's how they...
What exactly am I supposed to do here?
Now, to find out what effect that had. Find out what effect that had.
Yeah, not much of a challenge the second time you do this. You opened up a portal. Why agaric mushrooms? We don't have a need for poison dart in standard spell if we get enough of those.
Amadia truly is the mother of all magic.
Great piece of jewelry.
Amadia truly is the mother of all magic.
A surprisingly little amount of fighting.
More of those damn sentinels.
Just the game wants me to go there. Fine. I mean, the autopilot is gonna dodge all the effects anyway. What? 20,000 XP. Knight of Amadia. Easy XP. Easy
Our
everything.
defenses are breached. Must I kill you now? It would pain me. You are not I am...
She gasps and bows.
Forgive me, please. I hold this boon. It is Amadia's.
A pair of gloves, beaten and worn, but clearly of the highest value, especially to a wizard.
I came to the count, but my worst she did not answer. I'm not ashamed to say that I hid. Amadia's altar is at the highest point. Climb to the sky and you may find it. But be warned, Amadia rarely answers now.
She bows her head in...
Knight of Amadia's gloves. Pyrokinetic, hydrosophist, air of the urge, and some resistances. Versus a lot of initiative and critical hit chance. They're better quality gloves. I just don't know if we really would benefit all that much from them. I don't exactly want to throw them away either. They might be the better choice later on. Although I doubt it.
A bird flits in the background. A sense of warmth and peace fills you. As you whisper your words, you feel the world around. Pushing the door open,
It is so good.
she leans forward.
I am so hungry. I need to feed. I need your sauce.
The woman you're still a gasp as you push her away. She turns back to you.
I guess we're doing all these. They're not strictly speaking necessary, but it's still 20,000 XP for losing a source point, which is trivial
She
to us.
acknowledges your presence.
Don't care about the markings, we can always use the alternative passageway to get through it. And the journal might have a proper markings anyway. We gain closer to 100,000 experience points from this ridiculous little adventure.
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia. This statue of Amadia, with a grating sound,
Probably can't identify, right? Identification gear. Better armor. Worse skills, but not a. It's a well different set of skills. Let's put it that way. Could be worth an upgrade. We would lose intelligence mainly. Better shield maybe. Massively superior. We wouldn't lose initiative either. Accuracy, initiative, leadership, earth resistance, fire resistance, constitution. Just an outright superior shield by a decent margin. No initiative downgrade. Hat of a Mage. Better than what we have. The skills are vastly inferior though, so I'm not interested in trade. Slightly better. Skill-wise vastly inferior. We could switch the armor. The main reason to do that would be that we can add a rune to it, but that's +3 in intelligence. Basically we'd be switching Huntsman and Hydrosophist to Warfare and Geomancer and gain +1 in intelligence and some fire resistance. Yeah, I don't really see much of a downside to this. I'm not sure what type of a rune we would want to add to it though. Because I'm not sure, I think Rock and Masterwork provide strength, but Thunder and Venom would then be finesse, but we can't add the intellect there yet. So it is a downgrade currently, but it'll be better once we have the correct rune, and that's something I probably get immediately by just basically teleport to the Lady Vengeance. I might have it in storage for all I know. I seem to recall putting some runes there, but I don't recall which exactly. I can easily get back here too if I want to. It's not much of a loss. I'll check the chest first. It's not a huge expenditure for me to just buy a new one, but it seems wasteful if I already have it. especially since I don't recall at all what I shoved in the boxes, rune-wise at least. Did I shove any of the big pieces? Yeah. Use one rock. But not the ones I really need. I would have to buy a new one. I'm taking all the runes. I'm selling the non-giant ones away.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Thunder and Venom would be finesse. I need frost or fire. Might be easier to get a single ultimate pixie dust. That would allow me to create it immediately, I think. Yeah, we can combine two large ones. I'm not sure if I want medium and smalls. Even theoretically, I don't see how they could be useful. Again, the need for runes isn't that massive, so it just doesn't make much sense.
Something on your mind?
Shit. There's supposed to be a Fletcher down here. From the Lone Wolves. Yeah. What exactly do you sell?
Oh yeah? Oh, I mean, I feel it, you know? By all means.
Dark Knowledge, Amulet, Witch Retribution, Pyrokinetic, Necromancer Bartering. It's hard to compare it to. We're not exactly using this current amulet for anything useful either. What exactly is our standard issue amulet? I think we have a better one
Like to
here.
take a look at what I've been working on. By all means.
It is a divine one, level 16. Magic armor is better. This has Hydrosophist. The Dark Knowledge has Wits, Retribution, Pyrokinetic, Necromancer, and Bartering. So, critical hit chance, initiative, fire damage, physical damage, healing. It's not like it's a difference between night and day, but still an improvement. I'm probably not gonna use this anymore. Right, at least we'll get a little bit of a discount. Ooh, yeah, we were planning on selling the grenade as we find them. Running out of cash, but in a good way. Right, Dark Knowledge. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly valuable here. Internal artifacts. I think the Shadow Prince is somewhere there. Should we do the job for him? The killing of the Mother Tree. With death bot though. Oh. I think there was a chest here I never got, like this. How in the hell would you get that? Maybe teleport it from here. Yeah, it's one of two options. Either kill the Shadow Prince for the tree, or kill the tree for the Shadow Prince. Imperio the Stalwart. Crab's Claw. Not sure why I would murder the mother tree. Also, I did it the previous time, so maybe I should just do the favor for the mother tree this time and see where that goes.
Reading of the wonders of Zorstissa, it's clear where her people get their feelings of supremacy from.
At the same time, I didn't see what the reward for killing the Shadow Prince was either. I sort of just killed everything. But since I am an elf, it sort of makes more sense to side with the mother tree. It's a viable option, I guess. It's something I didn't do, so it's something new. If you want to do both. I don't see how that's possible, really. I mean, if you're... I mean, you can kill both. It's just which reward do you value the most, I guess, and I have no idea which either of them are going to offer, so I might as well just pick basically one and go with it. What else I can do? Rain Scroll, whoop-de-doo. I'm not touching either one until I've talked with one or the other. This was some Bones place, I recall.
This is not quite the safest place I've been.
I haven't really checked our resistance potions in a while. Do we even have them anymore? I think we have weak ones. That's maybe the problem. A couple of weak ones. Easily make better ones. I mean, that's entirely the point of those blasted mushrooms. I haven't been collecting them for fun. But I haven't bothered actually making anything out of them. What are we producing? Air resistance. I'd like to produce something more than 50%, so basically even if we get into a tough situation, the resistance will hold, even though they can drop them a little bit. High resistances early on is the key to maintaining the defenses too. Because while there are resistance reductions, you need to get through the magic armor to apply them. And if you have a lot of resistances already in place, that's borderline impossible. They did not really order themselves yet. Right, I did 15% potions. Why the hell are they not seen here? They're auto-sorted here, but not here at all. Okay, at least this makes things a little bit more manageable. Okay, now they jump there. I see. Or half of them jump there. Where's the rest? I mean, I know I had 4 of them. And they should be yellow in color and in specific type of... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Where the hell did half of them disappear to? Just show me everything. Are they on the ground somewhere? Yeah, I don't get what the hell is happening here. No, they're just totally gone now. Did I accidentally send them to the Lady Vengeance? I can't think of anything else happening there. $275%. Those are good enough. We can go higher, but it's not really necessary. Still, what is going up the potions? I mean, where are the 15% potions now? There were at least 2 of them. Yeah, now the all 4 are there. What the fuck is going on? Are they just being thrown to different parts of the inventory somehow, for some reason? I mean, they're yellow potions. They look a little bit different from the rest, but not that much difference. And I can't see them. I just don't. I have no idea what's going on with the goddamn inventory system now. That's a nightmare. Like, it's not really being updated properly.
The spirit before you.
Ah, God, well, good news. You get to relive them in death, too.
He rolls it.
As I was facing the trial, I just Anan Fallon Reveil. Anan.
His face lights.
That's it.
He begins to fade.
These items won't be useful to me. Okay, and I now see them. It's sort of bothering me. Am I going blind, or do they not exist here? I literally cannot see them. It might be tied to the fact that this also doesn't really get updated at all. I'd just like to know how do I forcefully do that. That's the problem. Okay, I should be able to do medium earth resistance potions easily now. But how do you do it though? Where the hell is the goddamn recipe? They're all over the place. Maybe the recipe doesn't exist. Medium fire, medium water. Any other mediums? I literally created... That might be it. I don't have it as a recipe. So maybe the game doesn't like to show it here for some reason, that because of that. I just don't fucking get it. I mean, it's not like I haven't made them before, so it just seems weird that suddenly I can't make them. And I can make the other types of potions. So what's so special about these ones? Yeah, there's some sort of a auto system here, so I can't really place them where they belong. And the auto system is also it seems like it's hiding certain type of things. For the life of me, I can't explain why it would be even doing something like that. What is the fucking point? I mean, I literally can't see my own inventory. That would be number 5. Does it exist anywhere? No. So these just go into some goddamn void that doesn't exist. This boggles the goddamn mind. Shadow Prince is there, we don't want to meet him. Eternal Plate. Not sure if that's really useful for us. Lizard leg.
You are a priest of the kin, your face raised to the sun, your blood warming to the heat upon your skin. All is well, and then all is not well. Cries...
Maybe it just takes a little bit of time to update it. No, it's still not structured properly. It's like there's no refresh happening in this window. So we just lose items, we don't get replenished at all. I don't want to get stuck on that now. I'm just wondering what the hell is going on.
The air is thick with heavy flakes of ash. The altar before you, an emblem of the sun, glows faintly on the altar, but all you can hear is the hiss and...
Do we get a clue to this? Wasn't paying attention too much. I mean, I can turn to a lizard. Would that offer us other options?
The air is thick with heavy flame. An emblem of the sun glows faintly on the altar. But all...
Do I need to dump blood on it or something? There's a lot of blood here.
The air is thick with an emblem of the sun.
Actually, I'm not sure if anything's supposed to happen, but I recall a test here from the first game. Why am I not getting the test now? Please scroll upwards. Ah, you.
The air is thick with an emblem of the sun.
It makes no difference. I guess it, in that sense it doesn't matter. Can I just burn through it? So does that make a difference?
The air is thick with heavy flakes of...
I don't recall at all what you're supposed to do then. Maybe you need to light all these up. I think they're just lights though.
The air is thick, an emblem of the sun.
Ah, fair enough. We might be able to transport the chest from down there, from this location. They actually targeted. I'm gonna leave a teleportation pyramid here and see if I can jump down. Yeah, I guess that's the problem. We don't really have a visibility there. I can jump on the lava. So does this mean I can also teleport the chest from here? Medium Earth. Giant Frost Rune! Guardian Angel! An unidentified pair of gauntlets. Divine ones. Very, very nice chest, I have to say.
I've spotted something.
Ooh, that's convenient. Ah, rubbish. There was an armor too that I needed identification with. Totally obsolete. Okay. Okay, but not for us. Wrong type. Also not particularly good for what we want to do with our character. More importantly, we have the intelligence rune. Rune of power and frost. It doesn't really matter. Again, checking the goddamn potions. Any changes? No. It's just that the weakest earth resistance potions are not visible here. For whatever reason. What exactly do we want it attached to? We already did it. It's not that important. We want additional items what we can attach things to. But we don't have one currently. Yes, we do. We wanted the armor, but we can't switch it because it's not so good unless we have actual intelligence boost. Right. I'm starting to wonder, did I actually have some sort of plan with this? Yes, I did have a plan. $215% extra damage. 49 in initiative. Decent movement. Everything's looking fine. We actually get to the killing part. We need to complete these in certain order. I really consider that possibility. Wait.
I taste it on the wind.
Can I jump to her?
Death of all.
Water and air don't work that well. Fire vulnerability, that's fantastic.
A black-ringed priestess turns to you. Her astonishing beauty takes your breath away. Her gaze drifts. She produces.
I found
She waits a moment.
it shall.
She closes the mirror.
We are starting to have a massive amount of the armors at this point. Hydrosoft is 10, holy shit. Still, yeah, she has fire vulnerability. Take a little bit of a attack cost reduction. -5 constitution. Still enough to use shields. It's pretty impossible to get these guys to kill them in a single turn. Still, it's not too bad. $20,000 for a single kill.
The priestess holds.
Take me.
Her hand slides into yours, and you're ragged, and you catch a glimpse of your own reflection. Your skin is discolored, your features deformed, your nose whack. The shopkeeper cuffs you about the head, shoves you away, and tells you to clear off. You reach for the curved dagger hidden in your stinking robes. She laughs.
Both and none.
You race through a maze of... A man's pale face floats high above you in the gloom. He smiles and offers you his long-fingered, long-nailed... You step from your hiding. You find a mirror in your... And so does she. Darkness disappears.
I served the God King well. I shall return. I belong.
Now you can...
I can't consume. What? Black Mirror. Alien Earth Essence. I have no idea what to do with Alien Earth Essences. Living Wall. Right. Is that the only thing? Possibly not. Sometimes high quality and alien are interchangeable. Not always. And it's hard to say. I've somewhat gained this information from looking at some of the internet recipe sites, and it's unclear when they're updated. The game gets still updated fairly regularly, so things change. So there's no telling how recent or relevant all this information really is.
The glass is black. You feel his hate, his avarice, his thirst for blood. God-woken blood. He does not speak, and yet he asks you who you are. You know the wrong answer was... He buys it. And you know too, Sallow turns away.
Right, so the rest of them want to pick a fight with me too. I do want the experience after all. I don't need a lot, and level 17 could give me critical hits on spells. Potentially at least. That would be a big thing.
Your enemies shall be cast down.
What are the damage profiles?
The wrongs of the
Vulnerability
seven
to
shall
fire.
be put right, thanks to the God King.
Ah, shit. These guys are starting to have massive resistances to spell casting. There are no corpses around either, so our options are pretty goddamn limited. Okay, let's say we pick a fight here. What would be the logical
A
location?
black ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as...
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Her expression...
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. Then kill the divine pig.
I don't think I'll gain anything by being the friend of these guys. Right, I'll wipe them out, loot them, and leave things at that. We have plenty of to do here. Oh god, what the walk down. Hopefully the situation with their earth potion solves itself. That's just... What the fuck? What? Whatever. I'd like to see your resistances, please. He has some sort of a aura. This might be a good location, a good option to throw some sort of a mastery spell on them. But is it though? The thunderstorm makes the most sense. It depends on how much it's gonna blast them, but I would like to see it. We could also follow it up with a couple of spells that might be useful. Trying to see if we could give up a few spells, at least for a fight. We can do a lot of these things through scrolls. We want to start the fight first somehow. Actually, just raining water might be a good option. We'll create a field of water for the thunderstorm. The water, after all, isn't gonna disappear anywhere. And there's a lot of enemies. So a proper field of water could limit their access to me. They really don't have a good path to me unless they just come through here. Yep, I think this can work. Whether they're vulnerable to it or not doesn't matter, as long as we create a field of crap for them to wade through. We can just focus on lowering their shields. We can also create ice to break the ice. So yeah, every time they get close, we can just do more damage to them. The water isn't gonna disappear. Right. It's a reasonable amount of preparation, I guess. Slightly time consuming, but it's okay. Non-hostile way to spread the field too. In this desperate situation we can turn it to blood. That would not be preferable. It gives me a bonus to a necromancy, and that's not that useful. At least not now. They want to run through it, they'll take electricity damage.
Life shall be restored. Loved ones return to you. Death will become a thing.
Cursed oil barrel.
Your enemies shall be cast down.
We have an opportunity to teleport it there. I don't want the AI to dislike going up there. That's pretty much it. Might be okay if we can just ignite it easily too. Ooh, that's a good one. It's a better one. Do they have another higher ground like that? No.
Loved ones return to you. Death will become
Yeah, I think we should try to focus on this. It allows us to attack all the other areas, and it's fairly easy to control the location, how they can get access to it. Yeah, you can dominate the entire landscape from here. Okay, I'll rain a little bit of water there and leave it at that. I don't care what happens to Tormented Magister, I can't help her.
Loved ones returned to you. Death will become a thing of the past. Enemies shall be cast down. The wrongs of the Seven shall be put right, thanks to the God King. Obey him, honor him, feed him death.
Blood would be okay if it didn't attack these guys. Actually might put the water up here too. It has a bit of a downside because I don't actually know where the lightning bolts are going to strike. They do hit enemies only, so it's unlikely it would hit this particular platform, at least initially. Even if they just try to escape the reach of the water now, they're going to take some damage from it. Alright, I think I'll rain water twice still. One to remove any areas here that they go to hide. Another here. It's so close to them that they're very likely gonna take it. If they escape here, that's fine, because I can still attack them and they can't attack me, so I don't give a crap about that. My biggest problem is pretty much that platform. Yeah, it's not gonna be affected by my abilities either. But at least I'll get water, Hydro Surface spell reductions, cost reductions, and a little bit of lightning. I'll also be able to do air spells cheaper. That might be worth doing actually. Because the master spell is very, very expensive. And I might have to follow it up with something. Do I have an electrifying spell? Pressure spike is fine, but it does not electrify shit. Still, it is cheap attack spell and I sort of want it. Condense all cloud surface in the area. Something else. Probably don't want too much fire there, and we don't have ways to really cast some of these. Gotta remove something. Puzzle Strike. Give me a standard issue shock spell. I probably have them in scroll form, but I don't want to take chances. So, I think we're about as ready as we're gonna get. Might actually start out with a combination attack. Right, I need to electrify this surface, then attack them. Don't know what spells they use on the attack. The lizard's part of the fight? Yes. These guys are a better target for this particular spell anyway. I just give myself a 10% damage boost. Oh shit, it's electrified yet. The cost reduction still applied. Couple stunned guys. Shields have suffered a lot of damage. But the surface is not electrified though, that's a little bit of a surprise for me. One casualty, 2 guys stunned. Shields have taken quite a bit of beating. Not bad. I think that's the extent of electricity we can provide for them. I'd like to get them a little bit closer. I can disable the alchemist. As many as we can. It's probably the best for now. We're not exactly totally immune to them, but that hardly matters. Save the points. I'm hoping they'll get a little bit closer, that way I can create the ice and destroy the ice on the same turn. Minor shitty spells. Re-kill again. If I could move a little bit forward, but I can't. The only guy I could really attack currently is that lizard there. Not sure that would be worth it. I mean, I could drop his shields, but that's it. How do you feel about fire? They are not huge fans, but might be able to kill some of them. Still, I might be able to just get... I'm sending blood, right? Yeah, that's no good. Ice it is. I could use scrolls. Not sure I want to. There'll be a lot of punishment coming my way next. Okay, let's see what they do. I wish they would just move a little bit closer, mostly. Yeah, they're staying right outside the range of my ice break. So the lightning attack strikes three times basically. It's a little bit better than I thought it would be. Stunned, stunned. I'll probably disable your ass too if I want to. What should I do? The thing is, he's sort of impotent in attacking me. Yeah, there isn't all that much special things I can do. Plus I could always go with corpse explosion. That's a classic. How many would I get? One, I guess. Not really worth it. And if I deploy the traps, I can't do a goddamn thing afterwards. We'll just wait for turn. I'll use the mark on a target to kill it, and hopefully that will make some sort of difference. We could probably get 3 guys at least in the icebreak if I would just move a little bit. I might be able to get more if I teleport people around. Yeah, that guy is sort of a pain in the ass for me. Also, where the hell is my teleportation? I remove it because I can use it in a scroll form, right? That's why we have the scrolls. 7. Can I even see it though? Yeah, let's go with your things. Chance to mark a target that we could reasonably kill quickly. You. I'm sort of curious to know what exactly do we get from this. I mean, killing the guy is trivial. Physical armor 449, magic armor 518, damage plus 20%. Not exactly terrible. $700 points of damage. Standard damage was what? 600? The resistances. Yeah, 20% resistances. What to do with you? It doesn't really matter. Right, learning for experience as the fight goes, I think. The super spell was much more useful than I thought it would be. That's the first positive development. Still, this is with the preparations we had made for it. Have to take that into account. Only 300 points damage, but I think he has 60% resistances. 40% now. Good resistance against water. Couldn't even kill him. Right. 200,000 per level up, so more or less 10 kills. I don't know. Holy shit, that's a lot of crap. I don't know. Somewhat worthwhile, I guess. But it sort of limits to a very specific type of fighting. You can't really react to every little need in the battlefield anymore. You have to just rely that the one spell that you chose is enough to do all that. Decent ring, probably better than what we have. Decent armor, worse than what we have. Decent shield, worse than what we have. But the ring, that looks very promising. More magical armor. We would basically exchange Huntsman and Arrow of the Urge to Constitution, Hydrosophist, Arrow of the Urge, and Geomancer. So it's not a bad trade-off, and it has a little bit better armor value. Armor. Still, I don't know. Maybe with extra memory this makes more sense. This seems like a good standard issue super spell to wield. You could switch based on target,
Even
but,
though her talk
mainly because you don't have to. It sort of keeps supporting you in the battlefield no matter what. If you have some kind of difficulties deciding where to shoot it, basically over your own head if nothing else is available, the enemies will come to you. And it stuns fairly efficiently. I could have gotten 3 super spells from these. Okay. We could get more intelligence with this. Lose pyrokinetic, and that'll be pretty much it. Would probably be a more sensible thing to do. Good wand, plus 5% critical hit chance, dodge, intelligence, and a free moon slot. Pyroclastic eruption. Apotheosis, polymorph 5. We want this as a scroll. I have no idea how this functions like that though, because it seems like the only thing balancing that thing is the fact that it drains all your source points away. If it doesn't do that, then how the hell can it be balanced anymore? I haven't tested if the recipe even works. I'm somewhat relying on that for it to work though. It's not a massive deal, but it would definitely hinder my plans. Much weaker amulet, don't care. Thick of the fight. 10% damage boost for every nearby character or totem, including yourself. The more the merrier. We do meet the requirement. I just don't know how big of a damage increase would it really be. Does it multiply or with the other skills, or is it just like extra 10% over the 215% we already have? So it would be a fairly minor damage increase at that point.
How this thing even moves, you do not know.
Right, that's it. I'll talk with the prisoner, or did I already talk with her? We can't get anything out of her if I recall correctly.
Even though her...
Yeah. She's just mentally out of there.